Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about Fatau Ishahaku. We are going to talk about Fatau Ishahaku. So please spare me a couple of minutes so we can be able to address this issue quick and then go back to base to continue with our day's activities. Once again, my name is Yao. Lovely people. Happy to be back for the first time in the year of our Lord 2024. I hope this year will be one of the best year ever. We are going to talk about Fatau Ishahaku. Fatau Ishahaku, yeah. Based on his recent decision to focus on his club career and then abandon the Black Stars at the time we need this youngster for the African Cup of Nations in the Ivory Coast. Sometimes you have to be very hard on players. Sometimes also you have to go it soft for them. Some of them are personal reasons or issues beyond their control which they cannot address it. So it makes it very difficult for them to make a decision. Yeah, but based on this Ishahaku issues, maybe some way I'll be a bit harsh on him, but it's normal because I've realized that the youngster is missing the focus as a player. Yeah, he's missing the focus as a player. Once again, not all of us or any player can get the opportunity to be called upon or called into play for the national team or to call to come and service or to come and serve your nation. It requires a lot. Many are willing or to at least get this opportunity to be part of a national team or be invited to come and then show their talent or their skills when the national team needs them. Some beg, some even are better, but because they don't have the luck, they'll still be languishing somewhere, but they don't get the opportunity to play for the national team. It is not like they are not good players or good player or what have you, but because their time is not up or they don't have the chance because of certain issues. Yeah. But there are some players who got the privilege to feature for the national team, but sometimes become arrogant and decide not to feature for the national team due to certain things, forgetting that it is the same national team that gave them the platform to get to where they are. And consistently playing for the national team gives you more powers, more influence at any certain level. Our player, Fatau Ishahaku, very young player, brilliant player. If you tell me to pick the best 3 Ghanaian players in the country at the moment, I'll pick Kudus Mohammed. I'll pick Fatau Ishahaku and Kamadin Sulemana. These are the 3 young, talented players to me in Ghana, our current national team. They are players who can carry Ghana into the level that we want to belong to. When you talk of football, because of their style of play. Their style of play are similar to the likes of, let me say, Lionel Messi, the likes of Diego Maradona, the likes of JJ Okocha of Nigeria. You know, these are players with special qualities. Special qualities. When you talk of a player with a quality, player who possesses everything. They can score, they can run, they can dribble, they can create chances, they can do everything with the ball. these are players with special qualities. And there are players who are ordinary, but you can turn them into certain individuals. They have similar or like limited qualities. There are some qualities they don't have that quality. Some players, they don't dribble. They just give good passes. Some players, they can run, but they can't, give good passes. Players, they can do everything, play better, do everything, but scoring becomes a problem for them. But these three players I mentioned, they possess the entire qualities or ingredients when you talk of football or as a player. They have all the ingredients to play for every team of their choice. Fatau Ishahaku started his career at Steadfast FC in Ghana. That was between 2019 up to 2022 when he was playing for Steadfast, a Division 1 team in Ghana. He excelled, played 27 goals, scored 27 games, scored 20 goals. That tells you he is very, very prominent and a future star. And then Dreams FC got the opportunity to sign him on loan. He was on loan with Dreams FC, and that is why he got an offer to play for the Ghana Under-17 team. His progress from Steadfast FC gained him the opportunity to play for Dreams FC, which is the current FA president Oraket Okreku's mother club or club. So through Dreams FC, he got the opportunity to play for the Ghana Under-17. And for the Ghana Under-17 team, he played 2 games, scored 2 goals. He got the opportunity to play for Ghana Under-20 team. He played 6 games for Ghana, scored 2. Fatau got the opportunity to once again play for the Under-23. He played 2 games, scored 2 goals. He got the opportunity to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. Fatau has since played 15 games for the Black Stars, including the World Cup. The just ended World Cup. For the 15 games, he's been able to score 2 goals. I think a goal for Ghana, 1 goal for Ghana. So if you look at his statistics from Steadfast, Dreams, Sporting Club of Portugal, where he was before Leicester City bought him on loan, it tells you he was able to get all the limelight to play for Sporting because of the Under-17, which Ghana gave him that access to play in the Under-17 championship. That is where he was able to get the opportunity to go and play for Sporting. Sporting, he was at Sporting Team B when he went to Sporting first. The senior team, he played 6 games. He never scored a goal. So they demoted him to the Sporting Team B. And that is why he got the opportunity to play 13 games and then score 2. So Leicester City saw him at Team B for Sporting. And then when they were demoted to the championship, they need to, revamp their team. So they saw him. They gave him the opportunity to come and play on loan basis. And every player, when you get an opportunity to go and play for a team at a certain level by saying by saying loan, sometimes it is either your team, they don't want you in the first team, but they want you to go elsewhere and try your luck to perform. When you perform good, they can sell you outright to the team that picks you on loan. If you don't perform good, you can come back to your club. But if you go and you perform good, your team can decide to keep you. They will not sell you to the team you went on loan. They can say, okay, now you've seen you've matured. You are more than what we used to know you. So they can say, okay, then we have to keep him. We are not going to allow him to go, so they can keep you. So playing loan for a club, sometimes it doesn't mean you are not a good player. Sometimes you are good, you are helping the team. But there's another team that also need you. But because of the money, your club can release you to go because maybe they need the money to do other things for the club. So they can release you because they knew you are good. So they are selling you because of money. Some players too, they don't sell them because of money, but because they want to get rid of you to go and learn better from certain places. They allow you to go for a season and then you comes back. But Leicester City, fortunately, Fatau, you got the opportunity. You are doing well with them, performing better with them in the championship. Due to the contract, I think it was made in the contract that if Leicester City qualifies to the Premiership and you perform better, they will prefer to sign you according to them. And a certain number of games you play, they will prefer to sign you permanently. And it is clear, obvious that Leicester will be coming back to the Premiership. Probably they will come automatically because they can win the championship and they are leading and they can win to become a Premier club next season. But let me tell you, Fatau, Black Stars is bigger than Leicester City. Leicester City can go to relegation and can even collapse or go to bankruptcy. The club can go to bankruptcy and then collapse. The team can be totally disbanded. But Black Stars will be there forever. National team, no, Nguda. Leicester is a club able to me go anytime. Anything can happen to Leicester City anytime. And Black Stars is bigger than any club in the country. Like any club in the whole world. Because Black Stars is a national team. And even if you want to play in the Premiership, there are certain number of international matches you have to play for your national team before you can get the opportunity to play in the English Premiership. There are certain required number of matches you have to play for the Black Stars before you can get the access. There are certain percentage they want you to play before you get access to play for the national team, or what you call it, the Premier League. So a lot involves in it. And Leicester City is a smaller club. Even when Leicester they are in the Premier League, they are a smaller club. And with the talent Fatau you have, you can play for Real Madrid, Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, name them. Any big club in the world, Fatau Ishahaku, you can play. But one other platform that can get you the opportunity to go and play for these big clubs is your national team that you are rejecting or refusing to play because of Leicester City. I saw on the post Leicester City were so happy because you refused your country to play for them. So they were happy. They posted your picture and then wrote a long story telling the whole world that now they're happy because you've been able to choose the club ahead of your country, the country that gave you the opportunity, the platform to play to a level that now they need you to return the profit, the benefit you got from the national team. They want you to come and continue playing for them so that we can go to African Cup of Nations and do something. Leicester were saying, you don't have the guarantee that you go to Africa and play all games for the Black Stars. For that matter, it will also be an disadvantage for you because you can lose your position in Leicester City. No, bro. They need you, right? They need you because they are struggling. They are in the process of qualifying for the Premiership. So they need you, fine. And let me tell you, not playing all matches for your Black Stars or for the national team at international tournament gives you the credit or the veto to get opportunity to play for any other team or whatever. Sometimes it can be just minutes. Your 2-minute influence, your 2-minute influence, your 3-minute influence, the skill, the number of time you spend will not guarantee you an offer to be signed by any other party, but the performance you can put down in a single game can change your destiny. That is where the big clubs can come after you. Because this is an African Cup, and this is where most of the scouting people, this is where they are coming to unearth new talent for bigger clubs. I know, say Manchester best any on scout, Chelsea best any on scout, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, because all these countries that I'm mentioning their clubs' names, their players are going to the tournament. Manchester have Andre Onana going to the AFCON, so Manchester will monitor the AFCON because their player is there. So in the course of monitoring, if they found out that this player ABCD is good, they can recommend to the authorities and tell them, hey, when we went to the African Cup, this player, fantastic. Fatau, it can be you. We have 3 games to play in the first games. That gives us the access to progress to the next stage if we qualify. We have Cape Verde to play, we have Mozambique to play, we have Egypt to play. And these are nations we've played them before, and it is not difficult for Ghana playing against these countries. When I was in Ghana, I've witnessed a game between Ghana and Cape Verde before, in Praia, Cape Verde capital. We went there, we beat them 4-1. I've been to Mozambique, Maputo, to watch Blasters against Mozambique. We went there. We went to Maputo, we beat them there. We played Egypt. We've beaten Egypt on a number of occasions. So, Blasters progressing from that group stage to the next stage, we just need a little bit effort, and we need a player like you. We need a player like you. And let me tell you, with the absence of Blasters, we can struggle far because we don't have a holder. We don't have a playmaker. We don't have a player who can juggle, play with the ball, have confidence to control the game like yourself, Kudus Mohammed, and Kamaldeen Suleimana. Kamaldeen is injured. Kudus is coming up. But he alone cannot do the job. So if you are not in the squad now, I knew you would find it difficult to have a playmaker in the team, player who can control the game, hold on to the ball, give passes, dribble, take on defense, run. Those are the areas we lack. And everything with such qualities, it helps the team to progress. That's why Leicester are fighting to keep it, because they knew the qualities you have. But let me tell you, Fatau Mohammed, we have better players who can play better than you in Ghana. But due to the coaches unable to unearth similar or better talent than you, that is why you got the opportunity now playing for the Blasters. Your type of play, Bebrego Ashamayo. Go to Tema Committee 1, Committee 2. Go to the Zongos, Kaukudimu Park, and so go there. We have skillful players. If you know any skillful, talented player who can play better than Fatau, you can put the player's name down on the comment section. We have better players. The type of player now, we have better players. But they are don't be a grace. You guys got a grace. That's how you guys are playing for the Blasters. My advice to you, if you resign your decision and come and play for the Blasters, the better. Or hence, me, I'll advocate the Blasters they should ban you for the rest of your entire career. Then continue play for any club of your choice. At least sometimes we don't need to allow certain players to decide for us. We are Ghana. We made you Fatau Mohammed. Fatau Ishahaku. Ghana made you to that level. It is Ghana, not Leicester City. Give thanks to Dreams FC that gave you the opportunity to play for them. Give thanks to the officials who saw your talent and then invited you to play for the under-17 team, the Black Satellite, the Black Starlet, the Black Meteors, the Black Stars, all the national teams. Give respect to those who gave you that opportunity. You've let them down for not playing for the Black Stars. If you refuse to play for Ghana due to injury, excellent, like Tariq Lamptey, he's injured. So for Lamptey, I don't have an issue, because if he's not injured, he will respond to the call up. Even Kudus Mohammed is playing for West Ham United. You've been able to agree to honor the invitation. Jordan Ayew playing for Crystal Palace. He's coming. Antoine Semenyo coming. Also in the Premiership. Bournemouth, he's coming. You are playing for a championship club, Leicester City. Leicester City is not a team. It's a small club, man. Come and play at the international level for the Black Stars and get opportunity to go and play for a higher team. You have not been even signed automatically by Leicester. You are playing on loan. You are still a property for Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Club. What if Sporting decide not to even release you to go and play permanently for Leicester City? What will you do? Maybe your dream is to play in the English Premiership. What if they decide not to release you to go and play for Leicester City? You don't have the access, because you are still under contract to a club. Unless your contract expires and then they release you, or unless they decide to release you because they want to make money or they want to sell you. It takes the jurisdiction of Sporting to allow you to go and play for Leicester City. Sometimes you are a young player, but sometimes you have to look beyond what you are seeing today. You have to look beyond what you are seeing today. Let me tell you, playing for the national team is an honor. Some of you, the players, when you get the invitation to play for the national team, you can come and even play voluntarily for the country, because they are giving you the platform, they are giving you the opportunity, they are giving you the favor, they are giving you all the access to get to a higher level. Because playing for the national team, that is where scout, bigger scout, will come and see you and then invite you. Do you think if it was this AFCON is like a World Cup, you choose Leicester ahead of going to play for Ghana in the World Cup? Because it is an African Cup, there is no respect. So this, you've disrespected Ghana and you've disrespected the African Championship as well. Playing for the national team, we pay you. After coming to play for Black Stars, Ghana use state money to pay you. You guys don't play for Ghana for free. Citizens use their own tax money to support the country. The country also use that tax money to pay you players who are playing for Ghana. So my message is, Ghana FA, if Fatau decided to choose Leicester City ahead of Ghana, it's disrespect. You're banning from playing for the Black Stars for good. Because the reason is no any important than Ghana. The reason is not any important. Many reasons no to secure playing for Leicester City no. Leicester a championship team. Ubetimi akọ Manchester, ubetimi akọ Real Madrid. Through the championship I come Africa. I'm telling you. We a fine player, very young player too. Team Leicester City nada. Don't allow Leicester City say omo that. Say me team papa bi kra na ubo and here from Blaster kra na. I hear funny saying Uma who a school say be a bibinti. Now cannot cramp can soft kakrama. But say a Leicester City dia Leicester no a team bay. Leicester City. And I knew I'm call relegation almost a crab. I'm a background, I'm a survivor crab eddy, so I'm a survival crab. Huh? Anyway, Fatau is gone. That is why I always said, sir, you're building a strong and a formidable home-based players on like a representing Ghana. I always advocate, say, the Blasters in the crown, young home-based players in Kwan. They enjoy boys number abroaching because boys never abroaching. Free Ghana and the call abroach. Sabi, young more. Majority now every fee and the Koko superstars. You more opportunity from here. So why don't we build a strong foundation at the local level? Yeah, nationwide tour. Let's go nationwide. Let's tour the whole country. Select players below the ages of 17. Let's form a better under 17 and then build it to the Blasters. It will get to a time they will beg to come and play for Ghana. Now Blasters now are cheap, so I'll be asked not bluff for Blasters because I cheap. Uka Brutina 2 goals per you from more Blasters. What you say? So that is how they don't have a respect for the Blasters. Yen build the local team be strong. No money on compete. To say about Blasters matches. Now your local base players be a best 16, 15, if you have like 16 players locally, and only 4 or 5 will be coming from Abuja. When they come, they will be serious and play better to compete. Play for the Blasters, Massa. They get money from us, so they are happy. Because the amount of bonuses I can see, they don't even deserve to get those money because to me in the cup. When was the last time Blasters won a cup for Ghana? Cannot we build a local team strongly and give them that sika kesiene de mo family? They'll be giving them big money. And so no, we will not get to what we want. We want the cup in Ghana. But the Blasters, the cup is a problem. We can't. Because all the countries are almost make us the lowest team crowd. Because we recently lost to Comoros. We lost to Comoros Island. So if you lose to Comoros Islands and you're telling me you go to African Cup and win, it's difficult. You know? But the fact, say, you are a Ghanaian and we want you to come and play for Ghana, no? Dear. And so over. Saomba maybe our pra. Now so the club will be and also a club unti. Oh mama bomba Ghana. You've disrespected the country, the entire country. And such a player needs to be banned from playing for the Blasters for good. My name is Shao. Thank you very much for watching me. Have a wonderful day.